Let's start the fifth section and talk about predefined functions. There are two types of predefined functions, the first one being single row functions. And let's take them one by one. First of all, we have the lower, upper, and InitCap functions. Lower will convert all letters in the specific field to lowercase. So, if we select lower of the word database from dual, the database will return the result database in lowercase. The upper function will convert all letters in the specific field to uppercase. So if we use the upper function for the database word in lowercase, it will return the database word in uppercase. The InitCap will set the first letter of each word in uppercase. So if we use the InitCap function for, let's say, SQL database, the database will return SQL with upper S and then database with upper D. The next group of functions consists of concat, length, and substring. Concat adds two strings together. So we can use select concat for SQL string and database string from dual. Then the database will return SQL database concatenated. The length function returns the length of a string. So if we use the length function for, let's say, database, it will return the number 8 because database string has 8 characters in it. The next function is substring. It extracts a substring from a string. So we can use substring for the word database, and numbers 5 and 4. Then the database will return BASE because we told it to return starting from the 5th character, which is B, 4 characters. That means BASE, and that's what it returns. The next group of functions consists of two functions, round and trunc. The first one rounds a number to a specific number of decimals. I'll take as an example the function select round 920.58 and then the second value 1. From dual, it will return 920.6 because it will round this number in order to have only one decimal. The trunc function is similar, but it will truncate the number to a specific number of decimals. So if you use here the function trunc, then the result will be 920.5 because it will truncate the number. The next group of single row functions is this one, to char, to number, and to date. These functions are able to convert columns into a different data type. To char will convert a number or a date to a string, to number will convert a string to a number, and to date will convert a string to a date. And the last group of single row functions, sysdate and extract. Sysdate is a function that returns the current date. So if we select sysdate from dual, it will return the date of day, which is 18th of March 2021. And the last function, extract, will extract the day, the month, or the year from a date. So if we select extract year from sysdate from dual, it will return year 2021. The thing that makes these functions similar is that they are affecting only one row. So you can apply one of these functions on only one row. As you see, we apply InitCap on one piece of information and we get one piece of information in return. If we would have a table with employees inside and we would have 3 names in the table, for example, John, Mike, and Nick, by applying select upper from the column name from table employees, the database will return John, Mike, and Nick, all in uppercase. So for every row in the database, these functions will return one row. Next, we will talk about group functions that return one value for a group of rows.